Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another edition of What's in the Bag, Jay? Now, this is the segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one out at random, and do a short review. Now, last week, all of the movies came back because of the role of the Freddy vs. Jason die, of course. But let's go over them. We have Brutal, Shadow Dead Riot, Sector 7, Terror Firmer, unrated director's cut, Edges of Darkness, and making its debut this week, Snake Woman's Curse. Now, all the pieces of paper are in the bag. I'm going to pick that up, give the bag a good tussle here. Let's see what we draw out. Let's see. We have Terror Firmer. Very cool. So I'm going to set that aside while I put all the movies side by side by side. And take my Freddy vs. Jason die, put it in the cup, well, that's the one thing I didn't count on. It's never come up as Freddy vs. Jason. So we have to spin it again. Alrighty then. It's the first time for everything, right? Oh, jeez whiz. How about 2 out of 3? Alright. 2. There we go. So now I'm going to draw 2 names out of the bag. And remember the rules. If you guys want any of these movies to come back, make sure you vote. And I will definitely take it into consideration. So let's give the bag another good tussle. I'm going to draw 2 names out of the bag. Name number 1 is Shadow Dead Riot. And name number 2 is Brutal. So if you want Snake Woman's Curse to come back, Sector 7, or Edges of Darkness, definitely vote for them. Now, I'm going to go watch Terror Firmer and come back with a short review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched Terror Firmer, the unrated director's cut, and, oh boy, let's see. Here are my thoughts. Terror Firmer is a 1999 film, which runs, depending on which cut you watch, I guess it's maybe a theatrical cut, is 114 minutes. I myself watched the director's cut, which was 2 hours and 4 minutes. Now this is directed by the godfather of low-budget filmmaking, Lloyd Kaufman. He actually also stars in the movie, playing Larry Benjamin. Let's see. This stars Will Keenan as Casey Kaufman, which I thought was pretty cool. Kaufman, last name. He was in Romeo and Juliet. This also stars Alice LaTourette as Jennifer. She was in Daredreamer, and Junk. And Trent Haga as Jerry. He was in a segment from Tales of Halloween, Starry Eyes, but he was Killjoy in parts 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically, he's Killjoy. And he's awesome. Now, this movie was made for $500,000. Not really sure how much it grossed, but from what I'm to understand and from the things I've read, this was recorded in Cannes. This movie is nuts. Absolutely crazy. But it's a Troma movie. So what do you expect? This has a really, really simple premise. Basically, they are recording a low-budget horror movie. Larry Benjamin is the director, who is blind. So I guess he relies on Casey Kaufman to be his eyes and to help out on the film. Jerry is the special effects master. And not really sure what Jennifer does. She does end up in a sex scene in the movie, but then again, doesn't everybody in Troma? Now, there is a woman going around picking off the people starring and having to do with the film one by one. And that's basically it in a nutshell. Now, this has guest appearances, of course, by the late great Lemmy from Motorhead, the Toxic Avenger, and it's just nuts. This movie's crazy. But oddly enough, I actually liked it because I do like weird movies. Now, if you've never seen a Troma movie before, go watch The Toxic Avenger. You might like it a little bit more. Not guaranteeing anything. Because with Troma movies, you pretty much know what you're going to get. If you do watch Troma movies and you like Troma, this is Troma in its purest form. It's a fun movie that doesn't take anything seriously. And it's just a fun popcorn film. I was talking with a friend of mine, Rob, or Slim, depending on which one you call him on that day. And he said this is a movie that's fun to sit around with a bunch of guys and to drink beer. And he hit the nail on the head. Just a party movie. Something to pop some popcorn, sit back, unplug your brain, and just make fun of it. I had so many deep belly laughs out of this one. It's just fun. Yeah. Now, this movie is based on Lloyd Kaufman's book. Everything I learned about filmmaking, I learned from The Toxic Avenger. And it's fun. If you like Troma movies, I definitely recommend this movie. If you're not a Troma fan, I would say skip this one. But it is a lot of fun. Now, don't forget to vote for the one that didn't get picked, if it's your favorite. And I will definitely take it under consideration and maybe put it back in the drawing. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.